Happy Sunday, everybody. Latrice here. You know, as you grow in life, you become less tolerant of things which are of no substance, and you learn to clearly assert yourself and establish boundaries. The more you grow as a woman, and especially as black women, we become less tolerant of things which are not edifying, uplifting, or useful to us in life. And we learn to choose partners who can make us better and not bitter. We choose people that are on the same level intellectually, mentally, and spiritually. While you can teach younger women things, a person that is not ready to be mature and accept rejection, it's hard to make friends with somebody who is not mentally and emotionally on the level that you're on, because the things that you used to do when I was a child, I spoke as a child, but when I became a woman, I put away childish things. And sometimes you become that person that is not a conformist. Society, we have all types of things in society that once weren't normal, but now they are. We have people in the LGBTQ community that are openly coming out of the closet and they're boldly living their lives, and that's okay for them. But as a woman, that has did an extensive amount of research to understand post-traumatic stress disorder, people don't realize that they have a lot of repressed memories that cause them to try to bully or project their desires off on others. And as a woman, as a black queen, you have to learn to be comfortable by yourself and with your own company. And when you meet people that are mentally, emotionally, and spiritually mature, there's harmony. Where there is no harmony, there can't be friendship. We as women, when we're not mature, sometimes we tend to be needy and clingy, and we want to latch on to somebody because there's something that somebody else is in possession of that we don't have. And as you grow as a woman, you will learn that your company and your peace are far more valuable than being in a clique. As I've grown and studied the modern science of mental health, different scientific theorems, biblical knowledge, and different religions, I've learned that things that I would do in my 20s and 30s at 50, I'm not going to tolerate. And I'm a very friendly, extroverted person, but my extrasensory perception and my intuition are very strong. And while living in the South, there's a certain state of mind, there's a certain mindset, and groupthink and collective conscious. Sometimes people have the misconception that because you're not a conformist and you don't fit in line with what somebody else wants, that, well, you're being deviant or defiant. And that's a criminal justice term. No human being has to conform to your ideologies or what you would want for them. I think as women, we have to learn to be comfortable in our own skin, and we have to learn to think for ourselves, because if you're in a group with a group of friends and your friends have a certain mindset, that doesn't mean that you have to have the same mindset they have. You have a right, an individual right, to think for yourself and develop your own character, have your own mindset and your own opinion. And thinking for yourself, sometimes that may not make you so popular, which is totally fine. But the more you grow as a woman, you care less what other people think, because I'm a sapiosexual. I am attracted to intelligent conversation. I'm attracted to intelligence. And, while there are many people that are educated, the ability to sit down and have an intelligent conversation and have a debate and not necessarily agree with what someone says, but accepting the fact that someone has a different perspective than you had, that's called maturity. So, young women, as you grow, you have to learn that everybody's not going to agree with you and everybody is not going to fall in line with what you're trying to accomplish. The best way to make friends and sit down and have a meeting of the minds with an individual is to have an open mind to the fact that Everybody's not going to conform to your way of life. Everybody's not going to do what you want them to do. And rejection is just a part of life. So you have to learn that somebody's going to reject you. Somebody's not going to play your game. And you have to realize that when you are rejected, you have to suck that down like a dry peanut butter sandwich, straighten out your crown, and keep it moving. Because everybody's not going to play your game. Everybody's not going to think like you do. And until you can accept rejection and be a strong woman emotionally without having your feelings hurt, then it's going to take you a long time to mature emotionally. Life is not about getting everything you want. Life is about accepting the fact that maybe you're going to be rejected and you're not going to get what you want. But you got to get up, straighten up your crown, and keep it moving. So, be blessed.